Hi guys, I hope all of you guys are doing really great today. So today I have a get ready with me. I figured I would film today. Was not planned. I'm actually not feeling so well. I have a lot of anxiety today. And my mom texted me and she's like, well, why don't you just do your makeup, you know, because that always seems to cheer you up. My anxiety, let me tell you guys, is through the roof. This week has been so hard for me. I'm on I'm on the same medication for my thyroid, but it's a higher dosage. And I don't know if it's too much for me, but I just feel so hyper and so much anxiety and off the wall. So I'm trying to fight the feels. So yeah, so I'm just gonna get ready with you guys and try to calm myself down. And I do have I'm using my older camera just because I don't have to worry about the battery and I don't have to worry about a memory card. I'm pretty much set with this camera. So I'm sorry if I'm like a little bit crooked. I feel like I'm a little bit crooked, but anyways, this isn't like a professional video or anything. It's just me getting ready. I am using some new products and some old products. So yeah, I already moisturized my face, so if I look oily, that is why. Let me moisturize my lips. I have this little sample. This is from BareMinerals. It's the Pop of Passion Lip Oil Balm. This is in the color Pink Passion. I'm gonna put this on my lips. I'm just so eager to try this. It's so stinking cute. I love like little packaging like this. It's so cute. Okay, so it does have like a really nice tint of color. And it does feel very balmy. I really like this balm. You know why? Because it's not super shiny. Sometimes I like a balm that's really glossy, but sometimes I like a really nice matte balm, and it has a really pretty color to it. So that's a win for me. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start off with eyes first, just because the palette that I'm using has a little bit of fallout, even though I'm totally in love with this palette. But it is the new Tartelette in Bloom palette. It is so pretty, guys. The packaging alone is just stunning, but the colors are really pretty too. Right up my alley. I don't have the original, but I have this, and this will suffice. So I'm going to use that today. So let me prime my eyes. I'm just going to use the Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Corrector for a primer. So, besides my anxiety kicking my butt, things have been really good. My daughter is now in pre-K, and it's really wonderful seeing her progression and how she's just blossoming and learning so much. And I just love seeing her interact with the children. She has a lot of friends, and it's just so nice to see. I honestly do not know what I'm going to do with my eyes. I think I'm going to start off with Rebel, which is this color right here. This like mid-tone mauve shade. It's really pretty. I haven't used this color yet. I don't think I have. But yeah, last week was my daughter's teacher conference, and the teacher was just telling me how funny she is. She loves to tell jokes. She loves to dance. She loves to learn and sing along, and she's just really progressing really well. She said she's one of the students that's the most excited to be in school, because, you know, there's some kids that just dread being in school. And I've always been that person that just loves school. I honestly had a really good experience for the most part. So I'm happy she is loving school as well. This color is so pretty, guys, and the matte shades are just so pigmented. It's so buttery. I just love this palette so much. So smoky. So now I'm going to take this shade right here, which is Sweetheart. It's like a lighter pinkish mauve shade. And I'm just going to put this on my crease. Blend out the smokiness. But I think that my daughter has a crush. The teacher says that she favors, you know, certain students. And there's this one little boy that she just keeps talking about. And that's one of the boys that she loves to hang around. in class and during the playground, which, you know, to be honest, I'm not worried about. I just think it's kind of cute. But it's funny, I don't know, like, I don't remember having a crush that early. I mean, I don't know if she has a crush, but I don't remember, like, I don't know. I did have like a really close boyfriend in kindergarten. Not like boyfriend, but a boy that was a friend. And so yeah, it seems like that's what's going on with her. She's not like a frilly kind of girl. Like, she likes to get dirty. She loves playing with cars. She's one of those kind of girls, which I love. So yeah, so I'm sure she would get along with a lot of boys because they share the same interests right now. I'm gonna take Funny Girl. This is a really pretty shimmery champagne color. So gorgeous. I'm gonna use my fingers. I think it's best to use your fingers with the like shimmery shades in this palette. They just work so much better. I'm just gonna pop that. You see that, guys? I'm gonna pop that in the center of my lid. I have been using this palette like crazy. I went to Sephora and the lady who works there asked me what I was wearing on my eyes, and I told her it was this palette, and she had no clue that there was a second Tartelette palette. It's funny because I feel like sometimes I know more than the girls at Sephora or Ulta. But it's all good. It's going to take Rebel again. Just blend that all out. I'm going to take this shade right here, Jetsetter. It's like a cool tone taupe. It's a matte shade. I'm just going to add this to my crease as well. Just like halfway. Just to add some cool tones into the mix. Actually, this mirror is pretty good. I should just use this mirror. My mirror is broken. I'm gonna blend that all out. Blend out the crazy. That's better. Okay, for my brow bone, let's see. I'm going to take the lightest shade, which is Charmer, this one right here. This is like a off-white kind of shade. It's not completely white. And for me, I have to build it up a little bit. This color is kind of powdery. Because I have to use this color. This is Leader. This is a beautiful, like a matte aubergine kind of shade. It's so gorgeous. So this is gonna go into my outer V. You know how I do. I can't help but use that mirror. What is wrong with me? So I have been really into The River. It's a Netflix show. I don't think it's a Netflix original, but I think it's a show that is on Netflix. And I don't think it has very much episodes. I only started watching like 3 episodes so far. And I gotta say, it is such a good show, guys. I definitely recommend it. I don't want to give any spoilers because I hate when people give spoilers, especially on Facebook. That's all you see. I'm like, really, if I want to know what's gonna happen, I'll just watch it myself, right? But pretty much it's about a cop. He works in the like homicide division, and right now it looks like he sees ghosts. I don't know if it's like his conscious and that's what he sees, and they're like reincarnated into like ghosts, or I don't really know. Like, I know he's always been this way since he was a child, so I don't know if it's actually ghost. But he tends to see like the dead people that he is working on, like a specific case. He tends to see, you know, the dead person, and he talks to them. They don't really help him all too much with the case, so I'm figuring if I'm a ghost and I can talk to you and you're working on my case, I'm gonna tell you who killed me, if I know, right? But it's a good show nonetheless. I really like it. I love shows like that. They just like grab at my heart, and I love, you know, like mysteries and thrillers. I'm so into that. So I really love the killing, and I feel like this is very similar to that. Just the way it's written, it's really good. Okay, for my inner corner, I'm going to take, I think I'm going to take Rocker, which is like a shimmery, I don't know, not a shimmery shade, but it has a sheen to it. It looks kind of gray, kind of taupey. Yeah, I'm going to use that to my inner corner. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah. I always have to bling out my inner corner. Like, I can't keep it matte. I'm sorry. That color is so pretty. It's subtle, but still bam. I like it. Okay, so actually I'm gonna do my under eyes after I do my face. That's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm good for now. If I want to change anything up, I'll do that after I do my face. Okay, so I'm going to use this It Cosmetics CC Plus Eye Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream. It's a concealer for your eyes. Yeah, it's very cooling, very nice. It smells really good too. I'm a big fan of this. If it could squeeze out, that'd be nice. Things always malfunction when you're filming. That's how it is, right, people? Okay, so I'm just gonna blend that out. I'm sorry I'm not like super chatty today. I really just wanted to film myself putting on some makeup. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully, even though I have a lot of anxiety, this can somehow calm you guys down. Have you heard of the Asmere community? It's pretty much a community of like whisperers, and some of them are pretty cool. I actually watch some of those channels. A lot of them are like makeup tutorials. There are some role plays, and that could get kind of on the weirder side of things. But some role plays are really well done, so you guys are probably like, what if you don't know what I'm talking about. If you do know what I'm talking about, comment down below that I'm not crazy, okay? But yeah, they're pretty much meant to calm you down. If you have insomnia, if you have anxiety like myself, they're just supposed to get you, yeah, calm down, or in a restful state where you can be able to go to bed, which I have really severe insomnia, especially now. And sometimes I go to bed like, I don't know, 6, 7 in the morning, and then I have to wake up at 9 to get Nathina ready for school. So it's definitely a struggle for me, for sure. But I try. So I always try my best, and I always try to stay positive. But it sucks not getting rest, I can tell you that. But those videos actually really help me. No lie. Like, forget what people say about them being weird. They work. But yeah. Okay, so I'm going to conceal right now, actually. I'm using a, I guess you would call this a tinted moisturizer, but this definitely has more coverage than an average tinted moisturizer. I use this all the time. This is probably one of my most used products, and I pretty much always use this when I'm filming too. So In case you're wondering, that's typically what is on my face. Okay, and it's relatively inexpensive for like a high-end brand. It's from BareMinerals. I think it's like $38, which honestly is not that bad. They're actually selling a gift set, and I think with the gift set it comes with this, a concealer, and a powder, and I believe it's all in the same like Complexion rescue line, I want to say. I probably will get that because it's the same price as getting just this. I'm in the shade Ginger 06. So I'm just going to put this on my face. I've talked about this before. This has been in my favorites. I just honestly cannot stop using it because it's so, I don't know. I just really like the coverage. It's so comfortable on the skin and it looks like skin. Right now I look crazy, but once it's all blended out, it's really nice. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, if you don't, you should. I'll leave it down below. But sometimes I feature my younger brother. He's a hoot. And yeah, big news for him. He's actually moving to California. And I would consider us pretty close for our age gap. He's like 6 years younger than me. But I'm super happy for him though. He met the girl of his dreams, but yeah, he met a really sweet girl, and you know, he just wants to start his life, and there's really like nothing here for him, and so he's gonna start school over there and everything, and I'm just excited for him. And now I have an excuse to go to California. I'm just going to spray a little bit of the Pixie by Petra. It's the Glow Mist with Propolis and Argan Oil. I love spraying this after I apply this and just taking my fingers and just kind of really letting it sink into my skin, really blending it nicely. And that is a really good step to just really ensure that your foundation or your makeup just looks really natural. I mean, I'm personally not into the matte look. You guys know that already. But yeah, I just like the natural coverage. And I'm going to set it with a powder. Okay, so I'm going to take the Babyface, isn't this so cute? The Babyface Pore Powder from It's Skin. I forgot that I could like show my stuff up close and personal because I don't have my newer camera right now. But yeah, so I'm just gonna apply this underneath my eyes. But yeah, I've never been to California. My brother, obviously, he's been there and he loves it there. He feels like that is home for him, and I couldn't be any happier, honestly. And his girlfriend is she's super beautiful, super sweet. Honestly, I can't wait to meet her. She says she watches my videos, which is it's just the sweetest thing. So if you're watching, hi. Can't wait to meet you. I feel like I'm like a deer in headlights. Like, I completely forget like the process of doing my makeup when the camera's on. Yeah, so I'm gonna take the Essence Sun Club bronzer. I always use this. I feel like once you have like an amazing bronzer, like, just stick with it. Just stick with it. I was gonna try a new bronzer actually. It was just like this little bitty sample. It's the BareMinerals Ready bronzer. I'll just add a little bit. Yeah, so it's from BareMinerals and it's in the shade Skinny Dip. I believe that this is a matte. I only roll with mattes. I don't really like shimmery bronzers, to be honest. Whew, well, this is pigmented. Can you guys see that? Also, I'm fearful of really pigmented bronzers because they can make you look crazy. Blend that out. And then I'm just going to contour a little bit with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. My tried and true. My ride and die. No, this is pigmented stuff. Oh man, I always go ham. Also, when like the kids are asleep, I have like really bad anxiety. This is like a confession. A confession I must not confess. But I play Grand Theft Auto, like the most trashiest game ever, right? But for some reason, that just clears up my anxiety. Not 100%, but it helps. I'm just like, damn you. And just go crazy in the game. I hate playing live though because people are just so rude. So rude. I can't take the rudeness. So, yeah, I never play live. I can never go 100%. Okay, so I'm going to use this. This is so pretty. This is the Becca Afterglow palette. And what's cool about this is that it has 3 highlighters that I don't have. I don't have the full sizes of these, and 2 blushes that I absolutely love. So this is Moonstone, this one is Rose Gold, which I think right now is my favorite of the highlighters, and Topaz, which is the darkest Becca highlight, I believe. And then 2 blushes, Wild Honey, which is ever so popular, and Flower Child, which I think this one is, I don't know, I think this is like my favorite blush in this palette. I'm going to use it today. Typically I would go for like a warmer blush, but I want to show you how beautiful this blush is because it is. Becca blushes are truly pigmented. This is my first time using Becca blushes, and I'm just like the first time I was like, what? Is this really happening? Yes, watch. So pigmented. So pigmented. Looking at that blush, it doesn't look like it would be that pigmented. Well, kind of, I mean. But, yeah, I was shocked. It's so pretty, though. And I rarely use, I don't know, I rarely use pink blushes. But I like them, though. Okay, and then I'm going to use the Rose Gold highlight, which is this one right here, just to show you how beauteous this color is, because it is. Look, 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 look. I feel like this is the perfect highlight for my skin tone, and I need the full size of this. Champagne Pop is still my jam, but I think I prefer this one to Champagne Pop. Just in my skin tone. It just looks like my skin color gleaming. Yes, 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 thank you. Oh, I forgot, and I just realized I forgot my primer. So sad. I was going to show you the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This is so good, guys. I will have to do another Get Ready With Me with this primer because it's just so wonderful. It blurs your like imperfections and it gives you like this really nice glow. I cannot believe I forgot to use my primer. I'm telling you guys all over the place, but just to give you like a size reference, like this is the primer and this is the Shimmering Skin Perfector. So this is 1.7 fluid ounces and this is just 1 fluid ounce. Just so you know, it's a little smaller, but you don't really need a lot either. I'm going to take Rose Gold down my nose too. I forgot to do that. Just a little bit. I'm super glowy. Like, who needs the primer when I'm just glowing all over the place? And I put like a bunch of moisturizer on, so I'm good, I'm good. think if I had put that primer on, I'd be in a whole new level of glowiness. My eyes. Back to my eyes. I'm going to put some color on my lower lash line. If I can find a brush. There you go. I'm going to take Rebel again, which is this color right here, and run that on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to take Sweetheart, and I'm going to add that just below that color. And that's going to form a gradient effect. Funny Girl again, that shimmery shade. And pop that right in the center of my lower lash line. So I'm pretty much just copying what I did on the top of my lid to my lower lash line. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Muse. This is a really pretty, I want to say like a chocolatey brown with some shimmer. It does have like, it's like a reddened chocolatey brown. It's really pretty. I'm going to put this on the top of my lid. Lined and waterlined with this fabulous pencil. This is the Urban Decay Perversion Pencil. I love this so much. Every time I stop using this and I go back to it, I'm just like, why did I stop using this? It is the blackest of black. Seriously, guys. So, I have that going on. And then I use the Nars, what is this? The Audacious Mascara in Black Moon. Cutest packaging ever. This is just like a little deluxe sample. At first, I really didn't like this, but I'm now getting so used to it, and I really like the look of my lashes. I think it's really pretty. Okay, so for lips, I was going to use the Ofra liquid lipstick in Miami Fever, but I don't know. Or the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Double Dare. I feel like this probably will suit me better. I'm gonna go with this one, I think. Or maybe I'll do like an ombre or something. This in the center. Let's just try it out. Okay. So I like liquid lipsticks, but I just have a lot of lines on my lips, and it emphasizes all of it. I did buy a couple of the ColourPop liquid lipsticks. They haven't got here yet. I know that there's a lot of like mixed feelings about them, so I wanted to give them a shot. Really like the Kat Von D formula. It's really good. So that is Double Dare. I'll let that dry, and then maybe put a little bit of Miami Fever. So let's try this out. This color is so pretty. On its own, it is gorgeous, and I've been using this so much. Definitely want to spread it out. So this is the finished Uber Glowy look. I hope that you guys like it. Let me zoom in a little bit. Look at that glow. Like I said, who needs this primer when you have the Becca highlights, the powder highlights? And that is my ombre lip. It's very soft. Like it's ombre, but it's not super noticeable. Just because the colors are very similar. So, I hope that you guys enjoyed. Sorry if I wasn't super chatty. But yeah, you guys definitely helped get rid of my anxiety, and I truly appreciate it. So I probably will film a Dollar Tree haul after this, actually, and maybe a Mimi box unboxing. Hope that you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys, happy fingers.